Hello and welcome to another God is a Geek Let's Play. And we are looking, well, I'm sat here with my coffee as a football manager because we are looking at Lords of Football. Now, this is literally the first time we've played this game. Here's a nice splash screen. There we go, Lords of Football. This is supposedly like a football life management sim sort of thing, where you control every aspect of the players' lives. Obviously, it's on PC. Literally haven't played it before, so let's enter a name. Of course. Where should we play? Well, I have to say, let's go for England. I don't know. I mean, so obviously it's not licensed. We've got, the teams. You can kind of work out who's who. I mean, they're called the Liverpool Griffins, so London Queens. Again, I mean, to be fair, like the kits. I mean, Newcastle Magpies. That's again. I must find about the licensing because these are pretty much, I'm gonna have to go with the Saints because living down south in the UK. Let's go with them. But let's just have a quick look around at some of the more Sunderland Lions, Norwich Canaries, Reading Lancers, Manchester Reds, and Manchester Eagles. Okay, well, Southampton Saints it is. What's the customise options? So you can. The one thing I did know about this is that you can actually edit the players' names and stuff. So, they're not. They're pretty much not the real names, but I'm not too fussed about that. The kits look pretty reasonable. We can edit the logo, pretty much do what you'd expect in like say Football Manager and the editor. So that's good. All of your players have an ego, but some are bigger than others. Well, this really is a simulation. Out of control league. Everyone likes to party, but some more than others. So being addicted to music is not so bad, but players dancing on the pitch is just too much. Therapy is needed.
Welcome to the greatest job on the planet. The first law in every world-class manager's rulebook is know your footballers. Right. Knowing the team's strengths, weaknesses, likes and dislikes allows you to develop them correctly, while knowing how to motivate them to perform like stars on the way to becoming the champions of Europe.
So we're seeing, all the players, their personalities. So this goalkeeper is greedy and he likes his food by the looks of it. What is this, a cake? Oh, never mind, it has chocolate in it, so I want it. Sex without love is a hollow exercise for the body. So this guy seems... Oh, he's a boozer. Ah, well, okay. Let's have a look. So I don't know if this is... It's kind of like... There's a bit of comedy to it. It certainly seems humorous to me. I mean, like, there's a footballer, they're just noshing on a huge, look like baguette full of chocolate, but I don't know. I don't know what that was all about. So, see that guy there, he's a gambler. Money burner. The best way is the casino is the best way to multiply money. Blimey.
Your path to fame and glory begins here. Whilst triumph and accolades are there for the taking, remember these achievements come at a price. Blood, sweat, and tears are shed on the way to the greatest prize in club football, the European Cup. Only the best of the best are even allowed to enter this fierce competition between champions. As you can see, the road ahead is filled with obstacles, but take heed. You will have all the tools needed to mastermind the success of your team.
Massively in depth.
Your goal is to climb up through the rankings and gain a place in the prestigious European Cup tournament. If you have what it takes to win the cup, then, and only then, will you join the Lords of Football.
Pub main activity alcohol. Well, yes. There seems like an awful lot here to do. So I'm just going to have a look at the club. So this seems self-explanatory, really. That's my team. I'm a Bolton fan. The Bolton Elephants. It's pretty. Makes sense. So Competition. Oh, here we go. So at the beginning of each day, your footballers will gather at the side of the main training pitch and want you to assign them an exercise. Oh well, let's just do that then. So these are my players, presumably. And you can zoom in and out. That's a nice touch. As you roll the mouse in, the music goes louder and quieter. Yeah, let's do it then. Let's gather all the players. Select a player by clicking on him while the filter system's active. Well, they all seem to be. They all seem to be here. Oh, a bit close. So I can literally highlight them like that. Right. Just let's get them passing them. Oh, and him. Mr. Ferocious, was that? Yep.
Once you've gotten to know your players, there are some hard days of training ahead of your team. Use the daytime to improve your team's skills on the pitch by setting up physical, technical, and tactical training exercises. Try to create the correct balance between these abilities in order to overpower your opponents.
So this does, again, repeating myself, but looks hugely in depth. But I just wanted to give you kind of like a, you know, a brief look really, to see what the game's about, because there's been a lot of press about the game. And so can I dump them in there? Yes, I can. It does appear I can. I'm just how. I dump them in the gym. I can. So I've dumped these players in the gym, and they're instantly leaving the gym. Fair enough. So these guys are all practicing their passing. And we can take a look at individual players and their skills and what they're good at. Niall Glasgow. What? The power of freedom to explore the worlds of Lords of Football. You should try out the filter system by clicking on the icon on the top left side of the screen. This will help you quickly group and move players around. Use just the other tool. Indeed. Ah. No, I do want them to.
In order to claim the title of Lord of Football, you will need a plan of attack. For this reason, the Tactical Editor is available to support you in organising your team into a solid unit. The main office is also on hand, allowing you to analyse opponent teams and to see your progression through the season. As an ever-present force within the club, the President has a list of challenges. By completing them, you can gain building upgrades and unlock more training exercises.
It's actually quite fun just to keep picking them up and plopping them down on the pitch to make them have to run somewhere else. Let's have a look in the clinic then. Addiction. Therapy. Addictions. So if you, I presume if your players get gambling addictions, you can sort them out. I dump them on this small pitch. Are they going to play? Punishment training. Oh, I see. So if the players do punishment for sex, it's definitely an interesting game. This is. I mean, initial thoughts are that the tutorial could be a little bit heavier because it's not really telling me an awful lot what to do. And there seems like an enormous amount of options. I mean, I suppose it does let me literally right-click and it tells me what they'll do. A panel, for example here, clicking on the running track will open up a panel with all the buildings available exercises. Mark 2 are unlocked as you complete the challenges. That's fair enough. So I can gather all my players here. Apart from these ones are ignoring me. Kind of like Football Manager, you can speed things up by the looks of them. So that's all for today. Oh, I see, you have to hold the mouse down. So you can grab them all over here and tell them that's it for today. Hopefully you can hear that on the audio. They just went, yeah, they're all happy. Mr. Ferocious is intriguing me. Oh, he's a defender and his name's Mr. Ferocious. Okay. Psychology. Okay, cool. That's cool. Have a look at the locker room. Perv. They're all just getting clothed in their suits, obviously, because they're footballers. Let's fast forward then. Just want to see they're all going down the tube. Some are going to the office. It does seem like there's an awful lot to do. It's quite interesting.
When night falls, it's time for your footballers to unwind with a night out on the town.
Really?
This is your opportunity to boost the effects of the daytime training. Keeping the mood of your footballers high will motivate them to perform even better in the upcoming match.
Interesting. So the footballers are now speed dating, it seems. So it really is, I mean, it's just billed as like a football management sim, but also a football life simulator, and it does sort of seem that way. I'm feeling a little bit uncomfortable watching that, so let's go somewhere else. Got some in the casino. Meet the player. Well, who doesn't want that? So you can sort of boost their egos, I guess. That's what it seems to be anyway. Yeah, it's fair enough. Some of them in the casino still. Have a look in the restaurant. So Christian Figueroa, what's he up to? Somewhere there's a fan club. Disco, yay! Let's fast forward it again.
The temptations of life can get the better of your footballers. Bad behavior and addictions can start to develop within your team and seriously affect their performance. Imagine finding a star player drunk before an important match. This type of behavior could be a possible consequence if you don't keep an eye on the nighttime activities of your players. There are buildings available within the club's grounds which recover footballers from a number of different ailments, like low energy, injuries, bad behaviors, and addictions.
So it does appear that, you know, poor management is going to mean that your players get addicted to drugs or drink or sex or whatever there is available, and by using like the buildings on the clinic over here, for example, you can heal them. It's a really strange game, it has to be said, but it's definitely quite interesting. So now we're going to get to play the match. So I probably shouldn't have let them all do what they did, but yeah, well, we didn't know. Tactical editor, reasonable. So pressing, I always like to press hard. Counter attack definitely on. Passing. Yeah, mixture. Standard. Tackling, yeah. So you can even choose the roles. That's cool. Let's play, I suppose. Let's have a look at this match engine. Swindon, so we're playing Swindon. See what I get to do, so I can watch the match.
It's match day. The pitch is ready for action, and the
match engine doesn't look too bad, actually.
Anticipating the start of a new season. This
you really would have thought you would have put that in, but I suppose I am Southampton.
And where you will be judged on your ability to command them
to
victory.
If I pause it,
take up your place on the technical sideline. From this vantage point, you will have the power to influence the course of the match.
It does appear I can actually impact the game.
By giving the correct command at the right time, you can even snatch victory from the jaws of defeat.
See, yeah, you can get involved. You can get involved with the match, by the looks of it. That didn't quite work, obviously. So the clock seems to be going reasonably quickly. Oh, it's got different angles. Oh, yellow card, interesting. So you can man mark, shoot, tackle. Right. So I want him to tackle him. Hopefully he won't give away a penalty. He did give away a penalty. Brilliant. Okay, well, that's obviously that didn't work too well. But yep. Oh well, there you go. Pretty good first ever match. All the players look completely miserable. I'm doing my job as a manager. Brilliant. So if I want him, I can actually get him to pass. So that should. So now I want him to pass to him. Which, yep, he's managed to do. And I want him to pass to him. But he's... Oh, well, that'll count. That's quite cool. That's a different take on the sort of the match engine management sim. I like that. Hit the post and one off the back of the keeper. Can't. I'll take it. So perhaps because I put my pressing to hard, that's why he gave away that penalty. So I want him to tackle him. And he's failed. Right, so we can. Yeah, I mean you can. Want him to run through the middle. Oh. It takes quite a lot of getting used to, but it's actually quite an interesting take on it. It really is. It's just telling me top right of the screen, match report. Tried a big through ball through the middle, not quite working. And another foul. Was that not the same guy? No, thankfully it wasn't, but half my defence is going to be booked very soon, and we're 19 minutes in. But it's a learning experience. Hopefully, the keeper will sort that one out. So I hope we're giving you, a reasonable look at what you can do with this game. I mean, once you get towards the match engine, it does make sort of more sense, and you can see that. I imagine after a while you'll see a lot more impact of your decisions during the day. So can I actually tell him to shoot? No, I can tell him to shoot, but I wish I hadn't. That was not too clever. So presumably you can end up getting like free kick specialists and absolutely smash goals in, and it would be pretty cool. But it's really difficult to know. But it's got that. It's already got that Football Manager vibe to it, where you can sort of feel, you think, I'm going to spend hours playing this game, which is what these sims are aimed at, I suppose. Unfortunately, my players are really, really awful, and they don't seem to be able to make a pass or shoot without it going into the corner flag. So, the goal I scored hit the post and came off the back of the keeper. So, and this is actually still the first half. So I think we'll at the half time we'll say thanks for watching, sort of thing, and you've got a good idea what the game is about. If you want to go and grab it, it's available now on Steam. It's not expensive, and it does seem like there's an awful lot to do, and it looks quite addictive, especially if you do like your simulation games and your sort of management sims. And there's a lot to do, and hopefully we've given you at least a brief look at what this game is. And stay tuned to GodIsAGeek.com for the full review soon. It might take a little bit longer because this is looks like a long game. So I will say thanks for watching. Enjoy the last of this. This is Lords of Football, available on Steam. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to GodIsAGeek.com.